Okay.
You stream?
Yes. It is 9 o'clock.
For me, it says 8:59. Is this you?
No. Hold on 1 second, guys. Okay. All right. So Eric's in the house. Kirk, how you doing? Sean Moffitt, where you been? I haven't seen you in a while. Danny Bouclair. Chuck, how you doing? Hey, yo. Dead Broke BBQ. Jeff, what's going on? Tony. What's going on? All right, Chuck. Well, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. All right. So, I usually.
Okay, give me a minute, baby.
All right, Rob, how you doing this evening? Kevin, Jimbo. I will later. All right.
This is important.
I can't do it right now. I'm using my phone to stream, so I can't do that. I know it's important to you, but I can't do it right now. Okay. Taste tester number 2. Requests. So, time to clean the lens. All right. So, my wife, they asked me to talk to you about being on the live stream again because they had an absolute ball when you were on the live stream when you were here. Foodie Fatty, how you doing?
Till like right now to
No,
set me up. That's a setup.
Because you're here. You're standing there.
I'm sitting here doing mail.
Yeah, she's sorting mail at the other end of the table. All right, so I'm going to take a moment to thank Quester J. Yes. Oh, yeah. That is delicious.
Making us jellies.
Yeah. Sorry. So what I did was I made it as per the instructions. Went a little heavier on the vodka, less on the water. Put it in the freezer, froze it. I took it out of the freezer about an hour or so ago, and it's like the perfect consistency right now. So yeah.
Mom,
I'm getting dirty looks.
I'm not giving you dirty looks.
Mom,
I mean,
you
you only, it's a commitment, and you just gotta, commit.
I'm getting dirty looks. South Carolina in the house. Where's everybody checking in from? Brandon, what's up? He's representing South Carolina as well. Egyptian codes. I'm holding a drink in my hand. It's a strawberry daiquiri, but there's an alcoholic component to this, and the alcoholic component was vodka, then water, and the daiquiri mix, and it is delicious. Yes, I am. Danny says I'm getting close to 10,000. I am. I don't know what happened this afternoon, but I gained like 30 subscribers this afternoon. And I am like blown away that you guys really watch me do barbecue stuff. Seriously. All right, so Romeo's from Texas. We got Paul from up the street in Owings Mills. Jesse James, how you doing? Luke Calamatis, how you doing this evening? Tony, hey, I know Tony's down in North Carolina right now. East Los Angeles in the house. We got Jay from Jay's Brappin' Barbecue. Foodie Fatty, she's checking in from Jersey. Sean Moffitt, where in Pennsylvania are you at, Sean? I knew a guy named Josh Moffitt. Went to camp with him when I was a kid. Luke Calamatis, I know Jersey is here. Kevin Richardson says North Carolina. Dead Broke Barbecue. So Jeff is up in he's a cheesehead from Wisconsin. Tony says he clarifies that he's from Baltimore, Cherry Hill to be exact, but he's rolling smoke in Charlotte, North Carolina. Egyptian codes. Sorry. Yeah, he's repping Owings Mills. Eric says Kentucky, home of the Derby, and they're off this Saturday. So, you know, Baltimore, we have the Preakness, so it's in a few weeks. Checking in from Georgia, JB said. Uh-oh. Brandon, that's what's up. Brandon says he's giving a little update on his restaurant. He said he has a South Carolina Department of Revenue license. His business license passed a Safe Serve Manager class. Opening up business account tomorrow. Getting prepared for June 3rd. Open up his restaurant. Congratulations. South Orange, she says. Foodie Fatty says South Orange. Yeah. Taste tester number 1 is 6 feet away. Maybe 8. Okay. So Tyler says he's from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Sean is outside of Erie. All right. Let's see. And boys checking in. Benji, how you doing? Yes, definitely. Congratulations. We got Eric from Baracho Barbecue. Salud. They're cracking up at me. Taste test number 1. They're laughing at you because you said hi. Because you put 6 feet away. Brandon says thanks, guys, and I heard the taste testers giving him props in the background. Dude, Romero, I am not a basketball fan, so I am not sure who's going to take it.
76ers all the way.
Well, the problem is, as a lifelong Philadelphia team fan, I know not to get disappointed. So you don't talk and root for them earlier than you have to.
They're in the conference semifinals, and
that's not the championship.
Okay.
I've been disappointed with too much. So you haven't lived your life as an Eagles fan. You know what it's like for them to win a Super Bowl. You don't have 38 years of experience in disappointment.
We've lost to the Patriots, and then we beat the Patriots. And then did we lose to the Patriots again?
See, that's
at Oakland.
No, so we beat the Patriots, we lost to the Patriots, we lost to Oakland. Those are the 3 Super Bowl appearances. But when we lost to Oakland, that was the year I was born.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then, but we had a run where we went to the playoffs like every year consistently for like 15 years and then never made it past the conference title. Anyway, Kirk, how you doing, man? Oh, Jack and Betty, how you doing? Alton from the Dogfather Barbecue checking in down there near Austin, Texas. That's what's up. Eric from Eric's Barbecue in Morris says, shout out to all the Erics in the chat. There are 2 of you right now. There's 2 of you, I think. Baracho and Eric. But, oh, really? Eric is rubbing it in. He says, yeah, we lost to the Oakland Raiders. Now I'm an Eagles fan, born and raised in Philadelphia. Lions, whatever. All right, so let's talk about some updates. Yes, if you haven't already, goodness gracious, I can't believe there are 30 of you guys here on the live stream right now. I really want to take a moment and say thank you. I know we're like 10 minutes in, we say the highs and everything, and then we kind of jump into it. Stick around next week. Any suggestions? Be patient. Definitely. Nacho. Alton says, today's word of the day is nacho. As in, hey, Cowboys fans, it's nacho year again. I'll co-sign on that one. I had to read it first before, because I saw Cowboys and I had to read it. But then I realized that you're a Patriots fan, which is no better, to be completely honest. But that's another something for another live stream. But anyway, I guess you living down in Texas, you probably see and hear more Cowboys rhetoric than most. but we swept the Eagles. Win. Yep, the Patriots. I kind of have to agree. Yes.
Why do you have your stream delayed?
It's not me that does that. It's YouTube.
Why? So it's not
Because
like
it
for
takes
stream sniping?
no. It takes a moment. Okay. It takes a moment for it to go from my phone up to wherever, and then back from wherever back to there.
Daddy just repeated what he heard today.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
No,
That's
what he
true.
heard
That's
today.
really. It's about 10-second delay.
It's 7.
It may be longer than that. Hump day. Guess what day it is?
Okay.
What's new, barbecue? How you doing, man? Thanks for coming in and checking us out. Definitely appreciate you stopping by. And your ribs look pretty good too. That, I took a sneak peek. Kirk says, "What's up, taste testers? I have number 1 and number 2. Is number 3 sleep?
Y'all lost your sister?
Seriously?
That's Scott. I just got home with y'all. I mean, that's Taste Tester. What's his name? 1.
Anyway, I sure will, Brandon. Right? I sure will, Brandon.
Why is your
I'm
face
using
so
my.
close to the camera?
Cause go away.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Gosh.
He's
Delirious.
face so close to the
I
camera.
know, right? Cause I leaned in. I'm sitting there. When I'm trying to read the screen and other things like that,
Oh,
I mean.
There's no chat here, so I thought you had the chat here.
No, it's on the phone. Come and look. Come and look.
Oh, that's
Goodness.
funny.
Goodness. Yo, he's about to get he testing my patience. All right. Look. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. Okay, I know, right? Why are you so close? This is. I'm just gonna apologize now. The taste testers really don't know how to act on a live stream. They will be here for approximately another 3 minutes, and then they get kicked out. All right. You want to say hi? The whole thing is you have to get in the.
Hello.
See, now he's doing it on
Where do you
purpose.
want me? Here?
No, yeah. See, right there.
Hello, my name is Taste Tester.
All right.
Number 2.
Yeah, let me know, Alton, if I can do it. The problem is when you guys do your collaborations, I don't actually always get a chance to cook. My videos are usually, I'm like right now I'm like 2 weeks ahead. So I've filmed videos this past weekend that will be going up next week and then the week after. So when you guys do your collaborations, I don't always have the time to be able to get it done. So sometimes I can film 3 videos in one day, and that will take care of my videos for the next like 2 weeks almost, or 4 videos in a day. And the reason why I put up the video of the mail is because I wanted to take that and have it for tonight's live stream to make sure I thank Quest of J. So that video is a little out of order from reality, from what I filmed. Alright, that's what's up. Probably not. It is not, Rob, don't encourage this. Yeah, Paul, your son and my son probably get along. They are having fun, Kirk, but we try to keep this on the rails. We don't want it to go completely off the rails. We have another 45 minutes before we go off the rails. It's not a Slurpee mix. It's not a Slurpee mix, but it was like a daiquiri mix. You froze it. The whole thing is I took it out so that it would be cold, but not like frozen. It was still slushy-ish. Like I could still move it around. Tyler, I'm not saying no to that. Definitely. Send it, okay? Send it.
Inside joke.
Most everyone knows
Yeah, I'm about to say,
what send it
inside.
is.
But our background to the Senate.
He thinks that he's the one that
Okay.
the first person to know.
Yeah, I'm a trendsetter.
So listen to this. Alton says, I tell my kids all the time, it's all fun and games until I chop one of y'all in the throat. He said they walk by him on the hall covering their throats to this day.
Please don't start doing that. Just wake up with the money chop.
Protect your neck. That's what you need to tell them. Yeah, see, you don't get it. It's a plate for a tripod. Yes, so the missus is over. She's at the end of the table sorting mail. The boys are across the table from me.
I watch you.
Here. Say hi, guys. All right. Now that we have that out of the way. Brandon says, yo, guys.
Yo.
Oh,
Mr.
Dash can definitely vouch for the root beer shine. It's official. M&M Smokers, how you doing? Well, one is at the table, the other's behind the table. So yeah, they are looking like they're in the hot seat. Lou, tonight actually I phoned it in. Tonight was rather interesting. I picked the kids up from school. I had to take taste test number 2 to baseball. Then from baseball, I went to a home school association meeting. So I actually went and ordered food tonight. I did not cook. So yeah, it was a busy evening to say the least. Yeah. Kirk, yeah. That's not for you. It's not for you, Kirk. You can't have any. Whoa! Rob. Good looking. Nathan Conquering.
How do you see chat?
Because you have to turn it on.
Yeah, put away his food. Okay.
How do you turn it on?
You need to...
Sebastian?
Hold on one second, guys.
Question.
Not right now. I don't know.
Sebastian, why you sitting there doing nothing? Take the trash out.
Yeah, she got fussed out.
I'm in my house. I'm in safe space.
Kirk's like, oops. Look. Lou said, oh. Jeff said, the mute. He said, we talked about that last week. Get the trash out. Yeah. So the whole thing is, I got smarter. The first time I had to mute something, y'all were reading my lips. So I feel like I'm on the, playing football right now where I know if I have to mute it. Tyler says, it's okay. We're all family.
Thank you.
I know. Dude, Kirk, who you telling? He said your whole family getting outed on this live stream. Give it 10 minutes. I'll be getting fussed at too. So, John, how you doing? Welcome. You're gonna have to go back and watch the first 20 minutes. It's been comedy. Taste tester number 1, taste tester number 2, and the misses are all within, earshot. Kevin said he thought his phone was broke. I'm sorry. There are times when there are things that go on here. This is live. Like, this is really live, guys. So, yeah. Yeah. It is live, and live things happen. So, yeah. I just, want to apologize. Alton says, all you got to do is say, TC, don't chop. Keep your hands to yourselves. See, Alton, you're starting bad trends. John says, please tell them hello and can't wait until their visit.
Oh, we coming.
You heard her, right, John?
Where?
To Florida.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Jacob, how you doing this evening? Make it up to her on Mother's Day. Okay. Lives matter. Number 2. Go do the trash. Hurry up.
Your job.
Yeah, Lou. You jinxed us. That's what happened.
Here's a bag of change.
Bring me this. I agree, Brandon. I agree. TC. he did. He is giggling too. Oh, that was hilarious. Alton, hold on, time out. You know what? Like, tonight, I really had no topic other than I really wanted to just update you guys on a couple of things that are going on. Obviously, I'm getting close to 10,000. I am over the moon, like, overjoyed with the fact that I am getting close to 10,000. Last week, I had my laptop set up, so currently, I'm going to wait for this to settle because it might change the number. 9,645 subscribers, which is crazy to me. Which is crazy.
What's the total population
Yeah.
of Baltimore City?
I definitely gotta learn them. Like, I mean, he knows I'm doing a live stream and he's asking Alexa questions right now.
Because he wanted to compare it to how many people you had. He was trying to say how many people in Baltimore, comparison.
Don't give him.
He was trying to do something right.
I'm doing a live stream.
He
Goodness.
wanted to boost your ego.
Just wait an hour. Yeah, John. Speaking of the mail, this is what what he sent. So this is the pina colada one. I went a little heavier with the vodka in it. But vodka water, the mix, it is excellent. Oh man, just rub it in. I would have loved to see.
Hand wash that cast iron pan. Don't put that in the sink.
Ooh. Okay, so my oldest son says Wagyu for 10K. He and I have talked about this, but since he wants to put me on blast on the live stream, I'm going to segue this into one of the announcements. I have gone through and finished doing what's needed to be done to set up a Patreon page. I've actually had the Patreon page for a year or so, but never really knew what I was going to do with it or for it. But if you go out to, actually, there's a link in the description, okay? And it'll take you out to the Patreon page. I have 3 tiers for the Patreons. The tiers for the Patreons is a $3 per month tier, there's a $5 per month tier, and there's a $10 per month tier. And what that does is basically the $3 per month tier says, hey, have a beer on me, right? The $5 per month tier says, hey, I want to see videos ahead of time, earlier than they are posted live to the general public. And also, you can help dictate what I cook. So your support goes to helping fund cooks. The $10 per month tier gets the same benefits as the $5 per month tier. Early access to the videos, specific posts and things like that. Polls that we'll do on Patreon only. You'll have access to be able to help determine things that I cook. And you'll also have the ability...
Did you get the trash in the bathroom?
I'll wait.
Sorry. He didn't do his job.
I'll wait.
Did you get the...
You about to get throat chopped by mommy.
You got one for me?
No, that's for your dad. They're for fishing. I can get you more. I can get you more. But if you want one, you can have that one. I'll get another one.
Thank you.
Goodness, it's a shirt. My father and I go on that fishing trip. It's a shirt that you wear for UV protection in the heat. So I bought one for myself and I bought one for my father-in-law. But now it's my wife's. Glad we didn't. Kirk, I am a regular guy, man. I am. But so the whole thing is, and I started saying it, the $10 per month tier is going to give you early access to videos. It'll give you the ability to help determine some of the things that I cook in the videos. And then also you'll have the ability to be able to help determine some of the topics on the live streams. And I'm going to also give the $10 per month patrons the ability to be moderators in the chat. Most of you guys who are here week in and week out that help support me, that support me, being here. I figure those will probably be the people who might possibly go ahead and get that $10 per month Patreon. And to thank you for that, I would also make you an administrator in the chat so you can keep, boot out like my taste tester number 1. If you want to delete him, you can ban him.
What?
Just anyway, with that also, what I would like to do, if we get to the point where it's sustainable enough, and I wanted to take those funds to get other things, like he said he wanted me to cook some Wagyu. Wagyu is expensive, and the way my bank account is set up, I can't afford to buy something like that just kind of on a whim to cook. So if the Patreon support ramps up and I get enough funds to be able to do things like that, then I can take those funds, and if I can buy 2 of something.
Stop. No. Run.
If I can buy 2 of something, I will buy one for me and I will use it in a video, and I will buy hopefully like a tool or something that's non-perishable. I can buy a second one and then be able to send it out to those people in that $10 and maybe eventually that $5 tier. So I want to make sure I'm giving back. You guys help me out. You guys support me all the time. You guys, if it were not for you guys, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to do the things that I do. I mean, these guys, thank you. You too. Okay.
Yeah. We're always here for you.
Even.
We're always here for you.
All right.
Don't worry.
Okay. All right. So I just want to say thank you guys. So in the description, there is a link to the Patreon page. On the Patreon page, there's a video with me asking you for your patronage, I guess would be the way to say it. I don't know. You can join. The whole thing is the way it's set up. If you join between the first, so you get billed, I guess, on the first of the month. So I didn't want to launch it towards the end of last month because you would have gotten billed at the end of last month and then again on the first of the month or something like that. So at this point, it's open. You can go ahead out there and at this point, it's open. You can go ahead out there and do what you need to do if you so care to support me and in this endeavor.
Do that.
Me and in this endeavor.
Do that.
No, it is not.
Why do y'all owe me like $3?
Oh, let me see it.
They broke it.
Just tell them they broke it. Tell them.
Tell them they broke it. They gonna pay me. Damn, darn.
All right, so John says, what tier do you have to do for a live cook? All right, so John says, what tier do you have to do for a live cooking video with one of my subs? I don't know, man. Maybe I'll
20.
No.
With one of them?
No, with me doing a live video with one of my subscribers, I guess.
Oh, okay.
With one of my subscribers, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Not a lot.
What if you said sons? I'm about to say, why would you want to do that?
We're amazing. I'm good at cooking.
All right, what's funny, Paul? The neighbor walked past the other day, and he is actually in a video. The only problem is, I don't know. And he is actually in a video. The only problem is, I don't know if I was actually filming. I don't know if the camera was on because I was having some difficulty because the battery was dying. So I'm not sure. I think he was in it, but that's like 2 videos away, if not 3 videos away. That's like 2 videos away, if not 3 videos away. So I'm not sure when that's gonna come out. Throat shot. Throat shot. Alton says, "Hey, Mama Dash." She's Mrs. Dash.
Mama
Dash.
Yo, that's funny. So I'm behind in the comments, and one of them is like, "Yo, Mrs. Dash got speed. Did you see that get out speed?" Like, "Yo, Mrs. Dash got speed. Did you see that get out speed?" Oh, and that's for sure. On the first of the month, wake up, wake up, wake up. So get your cash and come up. Oh, get your cash and come up. Oh.
I cleaned up.
Can I have that $1 to repay you? For
Oh,
Scott's
Danny.
birthday?
Well, hopefully, things get up or get better for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Goodness. Yeah. Goodness. So 4J says you and the family need to have one live stream session. I don't know if y'all can handle that.
I don't know the rules.
Yes.
I'm not good at these rules.
The rules are simple. Don't use their names.
I can't
That's
not
it.
use.
That's rules are simple. Don't use their names.
I can't
That's
not
it.
use. I
That's
barely
it.
know their names, and then you.
That's it. That's it. Like when I'm doing a video, I can edit out the names. When I need to have a bleep button. That's what a button. That's what a Alton, do you see what you created? Do you see what you did? See what you did? Do you see? Oh, Simple Man's Barbecue. I'm good, man.
Hey.
Alright. So I'm sorry. A couple people are saying Joaquin is saying it's getting a little choppy. I apologize. Oh no. A little choppy. I apologize. Oh no. Is the live stream doing okay, or is it?
It's getting a little
It's
choppy.
because you got your other people on your Wi-Fi.
No, I'm not
I
on
just-
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I just stopped.
I'm just teasing.
Yeah. Alright.
It's okay.
Simple Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. Alright.
It's okay.
Simple Man, I'm good, man. I'm good. How about now? All right, I do see it updating here. That's why I have the laptop up so I can see the actual stream. The video's repeating itself. John, how about now? Is it? The video's repeating itself. John, how about now? Is it?
Is it repeating itself?
Is this? She's so funny. Romeo, don't encourage this, okay? Don't encourage this. East Coast Tony, I'm sorry. Don't encourage this. East Coast Tony, I'm sorry, man. Man, I'm sorry. Hopefully it'll. Oh no, look, it's stuck on my. I think it's too many daggone devices on the. It's stuck here on my laptop. But the live stream still looks like it's fine. Get out. All right, still looks like it's fine. Get out. All right, so if you have to exit out and come back in, hopefully. No, we are not a blast. Do not encourage this. This is not. They hijacked my live stream. This is not how it's supposed to be. This is not. They hijacked my live stream. This is not how it's supposed to be. Alright, Simple Man Barbecue, thank you very much, man. I appreciate that. He said, I love watching your videos, brother. Always very informative. Well, that's the point. I want to... Always very informative. Well, that's the point. I want to level you guys up. It took me a while to get to where I am. A lot of bad barbecue came out off of my grill, and my wife and kids will attest. Look, she slapped the table and shook it. She did the...
Did you tell them you're the cause for my pescatarianness?
Yeah, well, yeah. So a lot of you guys might realize. Go ahead. Go ahead. You go tell them.
Well, I became pescatarian due to the influx of beef I had to eat as a taster. What do you call it?
Taste tester.
There you go. You got it.
Goodness.
Test taster.
It happens. It happens. I gotta go clean.
Good night. Questa J. Cheers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty violent.
I eat meat.
Questa J.
So later, friends. All right, go to sleep.
Yes.
Boys,
Good night.
Upstairs. They ain't want anything to.
Sorry. Yep, Jack, I'm still here. Oh yeah, Miss Paul, she does have jokes too. Yeah. Miss Paul, she does have jokes too. Yeah. Sorry.
I think he's taller than me.
I don't even have shoes on. You see this? You see this? You see this?
I'm trying to go to bed, brother.
And she has on shoes.
Let me stand up.
She has on shoes.
Let me
Do I
stand
need
up.
to
Stand up.
do I need to turn it to the
He's
All right,
not
look,
go-
look.
He's trying to put on shoes.
Look.
He's trying to put on shoes. He's not tall back. She goes to whoa.
All right, guys. Enough.
Stand back to back.
All right. So if it's repeating for you,
Look.
he's got you.
Don't start.
He's got you.
My shoes.
All right, come on. Good night.
Right.
Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Good
everybody
night,
on the live stream. Oh goodness.
I'm gonna see if I can figure out that chat thing. So I
Yeah.
can start blowing up your chat.
Thanks.
With
Okay.
eyes.
All right. So if you haven't already and it's stuck, you need to like go back out and go back in. What? How? Jeff? It's not really a hack. I mean, I don't think I get credit for watching my own stream. And it serves a purpose so that I can make sure that the live stream is still viable. So.
Where is Sydney? I mean, that lady. That we live with.
I'm sorry, guys. This is.
Oh, she's on the couch.
All right, just let her be. Let her be. I'll bring her upstairs later. Let her be. Go upstairs. Anyway.
Oh, wait, this is quicker. But you didn't know that.
She's asleep on the couch. Just let her be.
I'll take her.
I don't know why I talk.
Why is that door open? Sebastian. I mean, you know you are. It's not my fault. You left the back door open.
They each have their purposes, Simple Man Barbecue, and honestly, I would tell you to probably get the Weber. Honestly, I would tell you to probably get the Weber first, because the Weber will give you some great knowledge and skills without investing too much money. The big green eggs are expensive, and in order to get one that'll give you the same cooking area as a Weber, you're going to be paying like, hey, you want to say hi to everybody on the live stream? Sleepy taste tester number 3. She's okay. She's okay. It knocked out. when she doesn't want to get on the live stream, she's faded. Cause yeah. Oh, all right. Well, no problem, Jeff. Let's see. Let me try and catch up And we're like over half an hour in, and we've only really scratched the surface. We've only just begun here. Jay, that's what's up. Thank you for coming back in here. I don't know what happened. All right, it's working correctly now. Foodie Fatty says, Foodie Fatty, what is your name, madam? Or ma'am, I should say. Thanks, John. So Simple Man, what I was saying was I would suggest maybe a Weber or a kettle type of grill first. You can get a lot of accessories and things like that for the Weber and be in it for half the money as a Big Green Egg. Actually, a decent Weber is going to cost you $150. A decent Big Green Egg is going to cost you almost 10 times as much. But by the time you get all the accessories and everything like that, you're looking at probably a good $1,200, and that's just getting the grill. There's a lot of other things that you need to get, or that I would recommend getting, like the plate setter was like another $100 or $150. So, I mean, I'm all about fiscal responsibility and doing things economically. I don't want to say on it cheap, but economically. There are times when I just am like, screw it, and I'll spend the money and get something because it is what it is, and it'll be the right tool for the job. And I'm all about tools. But I recommend, even if you don't get a Weber, my big rectangular grill, I love that thing. I've had that grill, and that has been the longest grill I've actually, that little 18-inch Weber I have is the longest grill I have because I didn't use it. I don't think I've used that grill twice, 3 times at the absolute most in the past 7 years. Okay, that's the only reason why that grill is still around. And it's like the vents are frozen open and things like that. I think you'll get much more use, bang for buck, out of a Weber, or even, I don't recommend like those charbroil barrel type grills. They're a little too thin metal, cheap. But if you get a grill similar to like that rectangular grill, that grill, the brand that it was is now Dynaglow. And actually I'm going to be ordering a few more of those to take traveling, because I take the one that I have traveling, and it's had it. Like, it's beat. I gotta get a new one. Good night, everybody. Yes, they're all gone. John, I took some actions over the weekend, and there'll be some videos on that grill coming very soon. I took matters into my own hands, and I made my own table for it. Let's just put it that way. Paul, don't encourage them. Awesome. Oh, Jay, well, sorry to hear that. Hopefully everything will work out. Eric says, buy your grills used. Lots of deals on great grills that folks don't know how to use. Clean them up and start cooking. I like that in you, Eric. She's back.
Not for you.
Oh, for his knee?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they said good night, by the way. She says good night, guys. Superman says, I actually own a Weber kettle. I just wanted to know which one you prefer. So, you know how you have a Phillips head screwdriver, and you have a flathead screwdriver, you have a hammer, and you have a drill, and you have a sledgehammer. There are times when you need to use a specific tool for a specific job. That's how I treat my grills. Right now, I have been doing a lot of smaller cooks as far as the barbecue. So I'll be using Vicky a lot more because she's the right tool for the job. I have a cook that I'll be doing this weekend. For next weekend, this will be uncharted territory. I told you guys, some of you guys who've been on the live streams know I'm actually going to be traveling for work next week. Well, next Saturday, I have an event to do at the kids' school. With that being said, I have to actually do the cooking for that event this weekend, because by the time I get home next Friday night, I don't know whether or not with the time zone change and the jet lag, whether I'll even be able to stay awake to cook. So I'm gonna cook everything this weekend, vacuum seal everything, and then when I get home next week, I'll decide whether I'm going to. And this is for two reasons. The first reason is because I don't know whether or not I'm going to have time to cook. The second reason is if there's inclement weather, I want to make sure I have the stuff secure to a point where I can do whatever I need to do with it and pull it out whenever I need to. Darian, how you doing? Baracho says Charlotte. All right. Kirk, I'm not buying a barrel. Oh, well, okay. Now I read that incorrectly the first time. Yes, buy one of my steel drum smokers. Trying to buy. All right. What? No, I haven't been in any stores to look. I actually did see one of the parents at the school sent me a link to some lump charcoal that was not, well, it's on sale at Costco around here, so I haven't had a chance to get it. Kirk says he hasn't seen any Western lump here yet, and he's on the Eastern Shore. Sean says he would love to try a barrel cooker. Only problem is you got to be close enough for me to be able to deliver it or pick it up or whatever. Kirk, I know when I made a mistake, and you heard me like I read that wrong. I'm like, what am I gonna need with a barrel cooker? I make my own. So Lou, to take your kids to work day went very well. I'm trying to think. I cooked for the kids. I cooked hot dogs and hamburgers. I actually have a video on that that I have to edit. Again, so right now, as of today is May 1st, I have videos in the can already filmed that I have to edit. I have one for next Tuesday. I have one for next Thursday. I have one for the following Tuesday and for the following Thursday. So yeah, I'm 4 videos ahead. So I'm 2 weeks ahead right now. And the reason why I did that is because I knew I would be traveling next week or out of the country next week, and I possibly wouldn't be able to film anything, or whatever I did film, I would probably wrap it up into some sort of long form video like when I went to Germany. That being said, I'm ahead of schedule. I'm ahead of schedule. The event went very well. Bad Bill, how you doing? Weber Smoky Mountain, I highly recommend the Weber Smoky Mountain. There's a lot of good food coming off of Weber Smoky Mountains. For what they are, I mean, if you want, and I'll tell you guys this, it is not that difficult to build a ugly drum smoker. It is not. And with smokerbuilder.com or udsparts.com, I think, he's got a kit where you can get almost everything you need for like $100, $150, and all you have to do is get the barrel. I recommend it. If you have the skills and the ability to weld, awesome. If you don't, hey, Time Shift, buon noche, Toto Bang. All right, I had to flex on someone earlier today. We were talking about the Brazilian churrascaria, and he had a disc in his pocket from where he went to one of them. And is it obrigado or is it obrigado? It's obrigado, I thought is how you say thank you. All right. Bill, she's gone already. Why am I here? Started carrying a 35-pound board. What? So Kirk, that is awesome, because the bag that I was given the information for is a 35-pound bag of whatever type of lump charcoal, and it is also $16. The bag that I used last year was 30 pounds, and it was only $10. Well, Mr. Edwards, is it Jeffrey? Jeffrey Edwards? Yeah. What's the best way to cook a ribeye steak? I am partial to using sous vide. But I also do like reverse searing. Funny you should ask that though. I did cook some steaks on a certain Weber kettle that I own. Hot and fast. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. So John, John, he's always plugging the videos. He says, by the way, so John cooked some beef ribs over the weekend. He said the beef ribs came out fantastic this weekend. Folks, follow how Dash does it in his videos. Thank you so very much. Obrigada. The Weber Smoky Mountain was the best birthday present he ever got. Excuse me, this is Lou Calamatas. It started his addiction to barbecue. The Weber Smoky Mountain is a great start. It is a great start, and most of the time, it's just enough room for a family. When you start getting into the fact that you need to buy more than one Weber Smoky Mountain, like I know a few people that I've seen are using 2 and 3 of them to do, like they're running small little businesses with 2 and 3 Weber Smoky Mountains. There's nothing wrong with that. Yep, simple man. I do believe Walmart did. It's probably one of those things where they did a test procurement where they buy X number of bags and then they just kind of sell it at the bottom bargain price, not thinking people are going to buy it. But those of us who know, we snapped it up. I know I bought a lot of bags of it last year. Oh, man. Well, Joaquin, hopefully you're feeling better, man. Heal up soon. Get well soon. Yeah, man, I feel for you. Have a great evening. Thanks for hanging out with me. Wow. Tyler, that's what's up, man. You know, I need to get some. I'm running out of pellets. Those original 3 or 6 bags of pellets that I bought towards the end of last year. God, it's been 4 months since I've had that pellet smoker, and I've gone through it. I'm definitely using it and enjoying it. Golly, tart. I need a refill. Questa J, where are you, man? Did you come back in? But that's good stuff. Definitely good stuff. So, so no, I have not used the lumberjack pellets yet. So the whole thing was when I bought, no problem, Questa J. I every time I take a sip, I'm going to say thank you, sir. I really appreciate you sending that. Totally caught me off guard, okay? And I'm very grateful that you took the time out of your day to order it, to get it sent, or to send it this way. It is delicious. So, John, no, I haven't used lumberjack pellets, and the reason is because I was kind of feeling out the grill, the Traeger. When I got it, I ran out immediately and bought the first pellets I could find at Walmart. Matt, thank you very much, Mr. Baker. I appreciate that. So I bought the first things I could find, and then once I went through that first bag, I bought like 2 bags so I think I bought another 6 bags of pellets. I am also almost out, so I'm going to start exploring other pellets. But so far, so good. I tell you what, though, I am not a fan of the mesquite pellets. I did not like those. The apple pellets when the grill was starting, you smelled them. They smelled okay. The hickory pellets, they smelled okay. The mesquite pellets were off-putting to me. I do not think I am a big fan of mesquite. Sam, I am. So, yeah. Not much into the pellet smokers. We use these hickory logs on this big offset. You try using solid cherry logs. I use cherry when I can get it. I tell people all the time, I am a slave to what my arborist gives me. I tell him that I need oak and fruit woods. The problem is there's not all that many cherry trees and apple trees that are up here. We get more oak, mulberry, locust. Trying to think what else is something pretty frequent. Like I've never actually done a wood burning cook with like mesquite or hickory or pecan. So pecan. Sweet dreams. Shoot, foodie fatty. I know. I'm up. Well, tomorrow I get to sleep in at 6:15. Eric says cherry for poultry. I don't. You guys have seen. Hopefully, you guys have seen the video where I get a wood delivery, and he just dumps it out, and then I kind of have to stack it up, and then like in that last video I got wood from, and that I still have that little bit of wood left because I haven't been using the wood burner smoker as much recently. I have been selective on the pieces that I'm using, but for the most part it's oak. If I know I'm going to be doing something else, I have a couple pieces of wood from my trees, and I will use that apple wood like when I'm cooking for us. Hickory and cherry, all right. Question J, that's what's up. John says he cooks with the hickory the most. All right, maple, I have cooked with maple from time to time, but not enough. So mulberry burns weird. It burns weird, and like anytime I have it, because when you start to get to the point where you cook enough with wood, you can smell the differences between the woods. I know you guys are probably like, what? If you cook enough with wood, you can smell the differences in the woods. I tell you. I know when I throw a mulberry log in the fire because one, they have a little greenish, yellowish tinge to them, and two, they smell different. And they burn different, and I don't particularly care for it as much. But if I said locust, I meant mulberry. I'm sorry. Hey, foodie fatty. I'm usually up by 4:30 every morning, out the door by 5:15, at my desk by 6 o'clock. Thursdays I don't have to be in until 10. Which means I'm up at 6:15 to get my kids to school by 8, and then I take my time and go into work. And I'm usually at work by 9, 10 o'clock. I don't have to be there until 10. Black cherry, all right. Jack says he has some camel wood. He says his smoker always puts out meat that tastes like cigarettes. All right, Jay. Well, you enjoy your dinner, good brother. That's funny. Izzy Eats. What's good, man? How you been? Glad you can finally catch a live stream. I haven't seen you in here in a hot minute. Well, Matt, I love smoked meat too. Applewood is definitely where it's at. Applewood is a favorite. The only problem is Applewood is not the easiest for me to come by. I don't subscribe to the I use this particular wood for this particular meat, usually because I'm cooking almost any and everything all together. So I cook what I cook when I cook it with what I cook it with. Tyler, I guess you're familiar with it. Whoa. Did I just zoom in on that? Yes, I did. Uh-oh. Sorry. I did not mean to do that. Okay. Goodness. Sorry. Well, Lou, I won't say it is what it is. I'm kind of tied to what I have locally. I can't ship wood in from across the country. It's cost prohibitive. So for me to get a cord of wood, and it costs me almost $200 delivered. That's pretty good. Hey Kirk, if if you want a hand in cutting them down, I'll help you cut them down and load them up. I probably wouldn't. I might not cook with them necessarily just because I've never cooked with it. But yeah. All right. So Lou says he's an oak and cherry fan and hickory and apple. That's what's up. All right. Well, no problem, Izzy. I appreciate you popping in and staying on and saying what's up. Let's see. So Baracho Barbecue had a joke for Jack. He says, "Don't throw your butts in the box, in the firebox." So John, no, I haven't. And one of the reasons why I haven't done that is because I'm gonna be honest. And not to single Chuck out, it's just obviously that comes to mind. I did not care for Chuck's barbecue sauce, and you know, barbecue is as subjective as beer, and not everything is for everybody. And that sauce, it is, I didn't care for it. So I can, if you are willing to take my opinion, I think I have a pretty level palate. I think I have a pretty decent gauge on how people would react or like different things. Like one of the things that I'm still getting used to with the It's Incredible seasoning is why I don't use it as much. It is sweet. Like really sweet. Same thing with the Cosmos Q stuff. I'm not a big sweet seasoning guy. I do use some sweet at times, but like some of those are way too sweet for me. I am more of a savory barbecue fan. But I would not mind, John, at all doing reviews on subscriber suggestions or sent in items. Um, Big Steve sent in some rub. I tried it. That video will be coming out soon. Speaking of those ribeyes being cooked hot and fast, I did those on a Weber, and I'm not going to give you any facial expressions or indications on how that cook turned out, and or whether or not I like that rub. You're just going to have to stay tuned. And I'm telling you guys now that that video is in the can. I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm going to put out a video. Last time I went away, I had a video for you guys every single day. I'm not sure whether or not I'm going to do that same thing next week or not. But yes, rubs, meats, methods thing, there are limits to the methods that I like to use, because I know how I like certain things. Not to say that there are not 50 different ways from point A to point B. I just don't know whether or not that might be, I don't know how to explain it. But I am definitely open, John, to trying anything that you guys want to send in. That's why I put it on the in the description. The PO box is there. If you guys want to send stuff for us to try, not just me, the taste testers as well, they are down to try anything. Rob sent that venison jerky. They enjoyed it. They tore it up. They ate all of it, even the salami. So I'm appreciative. Romeo, I have used grill grates. I don't own grill grates yet. Again, this is where I am trying to use. So I'm trying to leverage some of the you guys' support to help me get some of these other things. I mean, I'm a regular guy. I have regular bills like everybody else. I'm not getting rich off of YouTube. I'm having a good time hanging out with you guys doing live streams. if you guys, and all of this stuff is up here for free. If you guys want to say thank you, if you guys want to, contribute to the cause, that's why I created that Patreon account. Well, that's why I made it live. I created a Patreon account a long time ago, and I just never found a good reason, a good, way to say, yep, I'm going to create a Patreon account so I can have you guys help support. And it's not about the support, it's about trying to do new things, and not necessarily having much disposable income to do some crazy off the wall stuff. If you guys are willing to support, if you guys are willing to show that support, to say thank you to me, I am willing to do what it takes to cook new things, to edit videos, and to do what it takes on my end to get those videos up for you. Also, if you guys tell me, I'm figuring it out. I don't claim to know how I'm going to get this done. I just know that we will figure it out together. And if you guys tell me, hey, I want one video a month that only goes to the $10 supporters. I want one video a month that only goes to the, to the $5 and $10 supporters, where you guys tell me, this is what I want you to cook, this is how I want you to cook it, you cook it, and you show it directly and only to us. I can do that for you, possibly. It depends on how much support we get or I get. The amount of support I get will determine what I buy or what I use those funds for. And I'm going to be, I'll be transparent with you guys when I get the funds, or whatever the funds may be. And we can kind of go from there. I'm just like muddling through this. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I don't know. Maybe we can get some crazy Patreon support and we can do some wild stuff. But at this point, I'm putting it out there. I do have that Patreon set up. If you go, there's a link in the description for the Patreon page. If you do feel inclined to help support the channel, I am very grateful. Want to say thank you in advance, definitely. And, I would like to, I want to level up. I want to level up I've been trying and talking about it. I want to level up on some of my equipment to get additional cameras, to do other things. There's a lot of things I want to do, but the wants and the needs and what I can do are, they're all over the place. So just like somebody asked me what I cooked, Lou asked me what I cooked for dinner tonight, man. If only I got the opportunity to grill every single night. If only. It seems during the week I am so limited to what I can actually cook because of the fact that I have baseball practice at least 2 nights a week with my middle son. And then sometimes Saturday. And then my cooks for events have slowed down. It's just that time of year. So I'm not actually filming a lot of stuff. So, yeah. Is there? Tony man, what's going on, man? How you doing? Grill grates are great. All right, Tyler's is doing the summer. The pellets get blended together. So it's a sugar-free line. You may want to check it out. All right, Tony man, thank you. Would I eat a maple chicken sausage if it came in a collagen casing? No natural pork casings. That's the problem. Those folks who eat pork those folks who eat pork don't mind if a chicken sausage or if a beef sausage is in a natural pork casing. Those who don't eat pork do mind. So it kind of depends on the casing. The casing is the deal breaker. Devin, how you doing this evening? Izzy, I am there too. I am a keep it simple type of barbecue dude. I don't like to do. Well, John, I appreciate that, man. I definitely do. I'm humbled, like seriously. Kurt gives me grief whenever I say this, but I am just a regular guy. I am a regular guy with a regular 9 to 5, with a regular, family. You guys see my family. Regular responsibilities and, things like that. And for me to be able to be in a position where I have the time and the ability to put videos together, sometimes it can be a bear. Other times it is very rewarding. I seriously, I consider all of you guys friends and family. And I really, I want to say thank you to you guys, seriously. I think it's about time for a refill. Question J says he'll send me an eggnog mixer next. Hey, I'm with it. I will probably hold on to that one. I actually do have some eggnog in my refrigerator from the holidays. I told you guys we hosted the New Year's Eve event because we were out of the country. We went on a cruise at Christmas, and we didn't do Christmas this year. I think we are hosting Christmas at our house for my wife's family every other year or so, and we did not want to host Christmas, but we got roped into hosting New Year's Eve. So my mother-in-law drinks a specific type of eggnog. It's the Pennsylvania Dutch eggnog, if you were wondering. And it is pretty delicious. But I still have some of it in the refrigerator. It'll be here for the rest of the year, probably. When she comes down to the house, she'll have something to sip on. So, yeah. John, yeah, man. I don't have a problem trying other people's methods. You know how you like to do something because you know what the result is going to be. That's the only apprehension I have in trying other methodology. One of the other things too, I know there are things that I like and don't like. Like, I know you, John, like to put wine and mushrooms in with your beef ribs. I'm not a big fan of mushrooms, so wine and mushrooms might not be my thing. I could try it. My wife likes mushrooms, and the kids are kind of iffy, depending on what the mushrooms are in or with. But that's my apprehension with trying a different method. Not that I don't want to try a different method. I might not come, like, there could be somebody that says, oh my God, you need to try cooking with coconut milk. I don't like coconut. So that might not be something for me. I'm open to trying different things. I will not say no unless it's Kirk. I'll tell him no. Yeah, I'll tell you no, Kirk. But everybody else, I'm willing to try it. No, Romeo, I'm tired, man. I've been up this morning since 4:30. Wow. That's what's up, Tyler. Well, Jeff, I tried those seasonings on chicken and burgers, respectively. The problem I have is I never wanted to take a $50 brisket and put that seasoning on it and cook it and then not like it. Hopefully you get what I mean when I say that. I tried it on different things. All right, so I was reminded by John to plug this and say this. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button for me. I am a couple of minutes behind in the comments, so I do apologize. When I kind of go off on tangents and start talking about different things, I don't keep up with the comments. So I'm going to try to comment. So John asked a good question. He says, being an IT person, have you been able to work your IT background into my cooking? Not necessarily, because one is completely different from the other. I like hardware. So if you have a broken computer, if you have a broken laptop screen or a broken phone screen or whatever, I'm the hardware person, I will dig in and I will repair it. That's my mechanical background, okay? I also have a pretty decent analytical background as far as like doing metrics, running reports, like analytics with Excel. I got you. But what's crazy is, and I talked to you guys about this before, I used to teach computer stuff. So the teaching is one of the things that comes out in my barbecue videos, because I want you guys to be better than I was when I was first starting out. I cooked a lot of bad barbecue. And if I can save somebody some money, if I can save somebody some time, that's the reason behind why I'm doing these videos. I want to tell you guys stuff that I've done incorrectly and how to correct it so y'all can level up. Jay, yeah, man, post a video. I'm going to check it out in the morning, because by the time I get off this live stream, I'm going to be dead to the world. So just out of the road and say barbecues. So, Jared, the reason why I haven't done that is because I don't have the correct licensing in this state to sell to the public like that. I'm going to leave it at that because it's a bit of a gray area. So Lou says, I'm probably the most genuine guy on YouTube. My channel is really awesome. He was literally at work today and remembered the live stream was tonight. That was up. He said he was clapping. Question J says, our neighborhood had a crawfish boil last weekend. They cooked mushrooms with them and they were good. They're good in certain, they're good in certain aspects, and there's nothing wrong with mushrooms. I just know that I don't like mushrooms all the time. Like, I'm not a fan of coconut at all, but the fat kid in me loves carrot cake, and carrot cake has coconut in it. But that coconut is so well masked that it's not a problem. Kind of like how you hide vegetables in things for kids, and they tear them up like there's no vegetables in it. But if they see it, they know it, and then it messes with them here. So it's all psychological to an extent. I do have a hypersensitivity to coconut though, because I don't like it. So I usually can taste it. So yeah. Set up a temp network. Don't, man. I run wires all throughout my Ethernet cable, man. I have. So my router sits directly above me, okay? And in the room where I have the router, I have also a 5-port hub, and that 5-port hub goes into our bedroom. There's a TV in our bedroom. Yep. I used to have another hub in the boys' room, so another port went to the boys' room. I have a network attached storage that's still in my daughter's room, which is where the router is. So that's 3 ports. 4th port is, it comes down to my family room. In the family room, I have another hub, which goes to the PlayStation, the the camera system. So I've got wires running all around the house. Wired is the way to go, okay? Way more reliable than wireless. And the PlayStation, when the boys get on the PlayStation, it sucks up so much bandwidth that I'm glad that I have stuff wired. AJ, how you doing? Well, AJ, I appreciate you popping in for a couple moments. Muskrat. So, John, you know what's so crazy? John is talking about Bernadette. This weekend, I told you I have to cook. I'm going to be doing some chicken, some briskets, and some pork shoulder. I'm probably going to do about 15 pounds of chicken. No, it might be 17, 18 pounds of chicken now that I think about it. But I'm going to do some chicken. I have 2 briskets. I have a 15-pound brisket. I have about a 12-pound brisket. And then I have some pork shoulder. I have almost 35 pounds of pork shoulder. And because I have 4 individual pieces, I was thinking this way on this afternoon on my way home. After bringing this home, I said, you know, I'm going to end up having to use Bernadette. And I was trying to decide if I was going to try to use the tuning plates or not use the tuning plates. But this next cook coming up, I will be using Bernadette, John. And I'm just going to tell you now, this video, the video of me using Bernadette probably won't be up for another couple weeks. But just know, because I'm going to be spreading this cook out over this weekend and next weekend. So this weekend I'll actually be the cook. I'm going to get everything put in the vacuum sealed bags and put away. And then next weekend, I'll be warming everything up to serve at the kids' school. So last year, I did a cook, it was hot dogs and hamburgers, and I cooked a couple hundred burgers, a couple hundred hot dogs. This year, they don't want hot dogs and hamburgers. They actually want to showcase my food. So I'm going to cook a decent amount of food for them. So, all right. So Bernadette, trust me, it's coming. Jay, man, don't apologize. AJ, I hear you, man. I hear you. My wife and I were talking, and hold on, I need a little bit. Give me a second. I'm gonna get a refill. So I took the mix and I made it in a pitcher, and then I put this jar. This is a half-gallon jar. Actually, it's bigger than a half-gallon jar, I think. And I put it in the freezer, and I drank half of it earlier, and I'm not doing the whole thing. This is how much is left. This is what's in my glass. I don't know. I'm not gonna drink it all. Let's put that on the floor. Out of the way. Alright, let's see if I can catch up to the comments now. Chicken. That's what's up. Make great combination. So John, that has been on the list of things to try. The only reason why I haven't smoked it is because, again, this is one of those things where I know how it comes out when I do it in the Instant Pot or the slow cooker. So usually whenever I do oxtail, I'll do it that way. AJ says 22 days until his vacation. Oxtail it's got to be delicious. That's what's up. Hey Lou, man, thank you very much for hanging out. I definitely appreciate it. Cheers, sir. So in case you couldn't tell, once I took the thanks, John, man, I appreciate that. Once I took I'm not sure, Sean. I have to check my calendar. I would love to, even if it's just to come and hang out. I mean, at this point, I can't do any worse than I did last year. So, we'll see, though. I can't guarantee anything, only because it is a bit of a hike. And I have to check the dates. What ends up happening is whenever there's an SCA event or whenever there's an event, period, inevitably I have something else to do. I have a family of 5. There's always baseball games. There's always it's academic competition. There's always a family get together. There's always a catering event that I have for myself. So competition is rigged. So there are times when I would love to do it, But I'll let you in on a secret. I want to do it and actually do it via sous vide. I would love to win a competition with the sous vide because you set the temperature and then you just sear whatever it is you have off and call it a day and boom. Like sous vide and a torch, turn it in, be great. Like, profit. You know how they say. Yeah. I don't know. But, so, those... See? Showing great minds, man. Because, I mean, they tell you have to hit a specific temperature. You hit that temperature, and if I take a torch and sear it to, you know, perfection, like, no brainer. Yeah, I think it is 2 quarts. Yeah, it is 2 quarts. Because the last demarcation there is 6 cups. So up to this is probably 8 cups, which would be 2 quarts. Look, shoot, it's still sitting out. I'm just going to pour it in my glass here. And the live stream might go a little long tonight. But I'm sure you guys will be with it, right? So my father-in-law gave me this 2-quart jar. It was full at Christmas of the White Lightning. But I drank it slowly. I love my redneck wine glass. Thank you, Romero. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. All right, so the Patreon, it's a big deal for me because you know, I really, it's hard for me to, it's the ask. Like, I don't mind putting stuff out there and I don't mind helping you guys out, but there are times where, like, I'm kind of at, not my wit's end, but I want to put stuff out for you guys, but I can't. Just, I have other things I have to do, man. So, like, I have a trip coming up with the boys that I'm paying for, paying a portion for, and it was just not in the cards. Like, it wasn't in my budget. So, we will be going down to Tennessee, doing something with the school in July. I'm looking forward to it. No, John, man. Really? Romero. All right. So you thought we were talking to you? No. Oh, I'm sorry. His name is Romeo Pena. I guess that vodka is... John, don't do that, man. John, it's coming, man. I'm telling you, it's coming. I'm going to find a way, hell or high water. Anytime somebody says something about doing something in Florida, I gauge it, my willingness to want to go to Florida as to how close it is to Tampa. I kid you not. I'm coming. I'm coming down to Tampa. I gotta meet you in person. I gotta do a cook with you. We gotta drink. We gotta chop it up. We'll do a live stream. You name it. All right, we get it done. All the support you've given me in the past, that, like, seriously, watching all of the videos, commenting all the time, things like that, you're up there on the list of folks that I want to come and meet. Like, I really do want to meet with some of you guys. And even if I don't get to Tampa, she does like candles. She likes, I won't say earthy scents. She doesn't like sweet smelling candles. Let's put it that way. I found out that the hard way. My man Tom. So Tom, actually, I haven't seen Tom in the comments lately, and I'm a little concerned because I haven't seen Tom, and I reached out and sent him an email, and I did not get a reply. So I'm a little concerned about Tom. So I'm going to try and call. I know Tom is usually up in the middle of the night or at night, and I haven't seen or heard from Tom in a while. And like I said, I'm a bit concerned, so I'll be reaching out to Tom to see, make sure everything's okay. And I didn't just piss him off with something I said, and he's just straight ghosted me. Uh, so, but yeah. Tom made candles. That's where the relation that. So when I went to Tom's to drop off that drum, okay, Tom was the guy that won the drum when I had that raffle to win the drum. Tom gave me some candles, and I was like, "Oh man, this sweet smell." I like sweet candles. She doesn't. All right, well, no, no rush, no need to do that. Shoot. John, man, Cherie has a cousin that lives in North Carolina. I'm not above meeting you halfway. How about that? I will compromise. And that's something that I can do in a weekend, for sure. We can break it in, definitely, and he'll be down too. I know it because he's a cool cat. Yeah. Jay, don't don't worry about that. Like, yeah, I know how things get and how things are. I mean, I won't say I have a real life too, but in real life, I have my own issues, problems, and stuff like that. Let's see. You need to find the jars. It'll be on the exclusive working on lime pulled pork with red cabbage and carrot slaw, topped with bread and butter, pickled jalapenos. Jar would be perfect. Yeah, man. Look on Amazon. I know you can pretty much get them there too, or eBay. I know people sell them. I'm trying to think if I've seen jars this big at Walmart, but shoot, Jeff, he's probably like a good year out, still on that smoker. When he placed his order, he was like 18-month wait, I think. I don't know. John has a way though of working and making miracles happen. I'll let him tell you. John, if you didn't see it, Jeff from Dead Broke Barbecue says, "How long before you get your Shirley Fab smoker?" Shoot, I would have loved to have been able. Whew, man. So Meadow Creek is about 2 hours, 2.5 hours away from where I am. I would love, man. Look, I'm not even gonna lie. I want, and I hate saying I want, but because I don't need for any additional smokers right now. But there are just so many different options out there. There's so many different great smokers out there. I won't say I want them all, but I want, I want. I would love one of those, big Mossberg smokers. Meadow Creek smokers look pretty dope. Those would be pretty cool to cook on. I would also, well, John says we'll all see it together. You're too funny, man. So, nah, you didn't miss much, Alton. I was just talking about wanting and Like I want a Lone Star grill, man. Those things, that grill you have, man, that smoker looks awesome. I was talking about Mossberg smokers and the Meadow Creek smokers. John Grinnell has a Shirley Fabrication smoker on order. He told me that I'm going to help him on his first cook. So we're going to have to meet somewhere in North Carolina, like midway, halfway. He's down in Tampa. I'll meet him down in North Carolina and we'll cook on it. Oh, no. Shoot. John is definitely a man of his word. John had, what's the name? Oh, why can't I think of the name of that company? John had some meat sent to my house just for me to make some videos a while back. And I'm so very appreciative. And the kids loved it too. So that was what's up. Well, Question J, there's nothing wrong with starting with the Weber kettle. Again, the learning curve is a little bit smaller on the Weber kettle, but it's a little less forgiving. But you'll be fine. Oh yeah. Don't rub it in, Alton. That's so. The Bernadette is a cabinet, and Bernadette being a cabinet is kind of how it's a mix between Bessie and Vicky, which was when it was built. That was the intention, but the way the heat comes in that smoker is just off right now, and I haven't figured it out. I haven't figured out how to tame it. HBT. No, never heard of that, Alton. Porter and York, yes. James, how you doing, man? Huh. I feel like all of Texas is checking in. Alton, that's like the second or third time you teased that smoker. I was about to say something a little inappropriate. You need to get that smoker on your channel. And not just, I was about to say like something like whip it out or pull it out or something like that. But Travis, what's good, man? How you doing? Yo, genuinely miss you, man. Like, seriously. I gotta clean up in the garage. Like, the garage is filthy. All winter long, cooking in the garage and doing different things. I need to clean it out. Greg is going to be coming past later this week, and we are going to be installing a leveling kit on his Tundra. Looking forward to it. But I need to clean up the garage in order to be able to get it to fit. Bernadette is a beauty, but she is a wild Mustang right now. She needs to be tamed. Man, Tyler, I know. I need one of those as well because I know they're out there. The only problem is, yo, for a stainless, and you want stainless because it'll last, you're looking at $600 to $800 for a grill. Dog. Oh gosh. If only I could afford it. John Lopez. So John, Alton. John is talking to you. John says pictures or it didn't happen. He's using my logic on you, sir. Pictures or it didn't happen. Yeah, man. Travis, I know you be down to help, for real. I drive a Ford. I have a Ford. But he loves his Toyota trucks. As long as I've known him, this is one of my buddies that big into, I don't want to say big into, but he had a slammed. When I say slammed, Travis can attest. His Volkswagen GTI sat an inch, 2 inches off of the ground and slammed. But he has had a Toyota truck as long as I've known him. And actually, he's a bow tie boy. He's a big Chevy fan. Dude even has a Chevy bow tie tattooed over his heart. All right, like big bow tie friend. I can't see. I didn't see the link. Where'd you send the link? Did you put it in the chat? Because if it's in the chat, then YouTube kind of blocks them. But we'll talk, Alton. Just hit me up. You text me. If you didn't text me already, I'm using my phone to do the live stream, so I can't. I'd like for this 2 hours doing the live stream, nothing comes through and blocks anything. Yeah, his car was dumb low. This is a Samsung Gear Fit 2. I have a Samsung S9 Plus, so the integration was the best. So yeah. John, you're so funny. I'm coming to Florida eventually. So you two might have to get together and meet me in North Carolina. John said when his smoker is built, I'm going to help him cook on it first. So you guys being so close, maybe Travis, you can come with him to North Carolina and you can identify me because you know what I look like in person. Plus, I miss you. And if you could ride with John and y'all could come up and come to North Carolina, we do a cook in his new smoker, I'd be down for that for sure. John is so funny. All right, look. You can't take the GTI because you need to tow a smoker with you. John's got a nice truck that it'll tow his new smoker up to North Carolina. I'll meet you guys in North Carolina. All right, we can work down and out. I'm sure even if we're cooking in a parking lot of some sort of hotel, I don't care. We will get it done. All right, my word. Ride back to Florida? I don't know about that, man. I can't. I don't have the time. Dude, I don't think I told you guys this. Or I don't think I haven't talked about it. But I've been with my company, Travis. You know my company, and it kind of changed hands, whatever. A one-way ticket isn't much. Yeah. Anyway, I lost vacation time. Who does that? I lost 3 or 4 days. Thank you, Alton. I got the message. I will definitely check it out. There's your notification. I will check it out once I finish. But I lost like 4 days vacation time. So I'm going fishing with my father-in-law. It's not camping. I'm going on a trip with the boys. And then at the end of the year, Caden, how you doing? It's not a Fitbit. It is it's a Samsung. So it's the Samsung Gear Fit 2 is the actual name of it. And it's a Samsung product with the integration between the Samsung S Health app and the watch is like phenomenal, which is why I went with the Samsung Gear watch as opposed to the Fitbit because it's a little better control. So that's it. No, so company-wide, the old company I was with, our division got merged, sold to another company, and the other company had a lesser vacation schedule, so I lost vacation time in the deal. Like last year at the end of the year, I ended up going negative in a vacation because I'm used to taking like 3 weeks vacation during the year, and I'm like, yo, hold up, what's going on? Like my time isn't the way that it used to be, and then I found out that I lost a net loss of 3.5 days vacation. Something like that, as far as the hours. Even though I have 12 or 13 years of service in with my company, with my bridged years of service from when I was laid off. I mean, we're not talking about corporate stuff, but anyway. So this is so originally I had the XL, I guess, but I broke so this pops out of here like this, and you can't really see it. I don't think it's gonna focus here if I do this. So the clasp, the piece that connected to the clasp, it broke. So here on this side actually. The piece that connected to the clasp, like right there, it broke, and I ended up having to get the silicone one, and it's not too bad, except it's I feel like it's permanently affixed to my wrist, where the other one had one of those Maltese or Maltese chains. It was a magnet, and it breathed better than this one. So, but it works. You tracked it down. That's funny. So Travis, we are staying at the same house at 28th in Philadelphia, in Ocean City. Did you see Nick move to Ocean City? Braised pulled pork in a restaurant having issues being able to sell barbecue because THEC, what is that? Hey, Caden, thanks for popping in and telling us a joke. I look forward to your jokes every week. I actually work in IT. How do I put this lightly? So I work on an IRS contract. If you've ever owed money to the IRS, the system that processes the payments is a system I work on. And more specifically, if you ever had to send a check into the IRS, that system basically, whenever there's a problem, if there's a problem with the software that handles the payments or the hardware that handles the payments, they call me and my help desk. I'm the lead on the help desk at another company that's a contractor for the IRS. So that's just enough information, but just being vague enough. Oh man, why did it tell you can't use your smoker? Don't tell me, you need stainless grates. He's moving to Ocean City, Travis. He's been wanting to go back out to Ocean City, and ever since the shutdown, I don't know if you heard this or saw this, but ever since the shutdown, he stopped working for TSA. He quit. He was fed up, and he quit for TSA. He worked with James for a few weeks, and he got screwed over there at the dealership, and he quit that too. He's been out of work for a couple months, and then he found a job down in Ocean City, and he's gone back down to Ocean City. He'd been wanting to go down to Ocean City, so yeah. I'm not the tax man. I help the tax man process the payments. Okay. He said can't use the big pool behind for service in a restaurant, but he can for catering. I have to have an enclosed pit to smoke meat for the service in the restaurant. That makes sense. I'm trying to think, what could you get? Honestly, as far as service for a truck, I'm looking into pellets. I want a pellet smoker for doing service in on a trailer, just because I can set the temperature and like kind of walk away and yeah. So Tyler says a Fast Eddie Cook Shack is a I know for sure that's a pellet smoker. You remember what? Previous, dude, I have no control over the tax stuff. Like, seriously, they call me when a check jams the thing that reads the checks. That's it. I have absolutely no control over those things. Southern Pride. Southern Pride. I don't know about those. Yeah. But the Fast Eddie Cook Shacks, I approve of that. Tyler, see? I don't work for the IRS, Jeff. I work in conjunction with. Don't do that. See, this is why I don't tell people what I do. Because everybody's like, oh, you got the hookup? Nah, I wish. Trust. Look, I just had to pay a tax bill myself, okay? Trust me when I tell you. If only it was sweet and I didn't have to worry about that. Tyler's with me. Yeah, Southern Pride. Nah. Hey, Bill, you have a great evening. Definitely. Tyler, I'm not saying that's not the right way to do it. But yeah. Kirk, you're funny. Travis, if it's available. I don't know if it is. I cannot say whether it is or it isn't because Alex no longer has a girlfriend, which means he might actually be coming to Ocean City again. But if you guys want to hold on a second, I have to go hit the head. So I'll be right back. Kirk, you're not awesome as I am. Okay. All right. So Wet hands and all. Yep. Tyler, I agree. So Tyler says a lot of commercial cookers. He said he meant cookers. He says coolers, but cookers are natural gas or propane. Propane assisted power for primary heat, and you toss in logs of smoke. He says he's a bigger fan of 100% wood driven smokers. Yes, I washed my hands. They're still wet too. I didn't completely dry them off. Look, here's, oh, you can't see. My hands are still a little damp. Let's see, Jack. Jack trying to put me out there. It's not P, Travis. Thank you very much. You almost made me go there, Travis. We're still on live stream, and this is still a family show. So, anyway, Jack, what you been up to, man? What you been cooking? What you been fixing? How are things out in your garage? What did he do, John? Yeah, well, Question J, I finished my 6 cups. There were 2 cups of vodka in this whole concoction. Man, I'm getting there. I will get down there. Trust me, guys. I know. You know what's crazy? So, Travis, thank you for alerting me to the fact that Jimmy opened that package. Well, I do not have a vortex, but I looked into it this week, which is crazy. I looked into a vortex, and I also looked into a slow and sear. They're coming, like the toys. So again, this is one of those things, or one of the reasons why, like, it's just been thing after thing after thing. So what's crazy is, so I have, you guys have seen like a little bit of my lawn, my yard. I have 1/3 of an acre, and Travis can tell you just how big my yard is. I have a guy that comes and cuts the grass. When he comes and cuts the grass, it's like $80 every time he cuts the grass. Last week he pops up and says, "Hey, well, 2 weeks ago he says, hey, I'm shutting down my landscaping business. I'm shutting down my landscaping business, and I'm going to be cutting your lawn for 2 more months only. And I'm going to need the payments for next month," which was last month. He told me this. "For next month in advance." Dog, like, for real? "And then I'm going to come and collect the payments for June at the end of May." Like, for real? Dog, like, every time I get paid, I pay you for the lawn. Now you want me to pay? No, he can't. He came, he cut the grass, Travis. I was a little afraid. I really was. Like, yo, this dude is about to take my money and run. I mean, it's $80 every time he cuts the grass, just about. So I'm like, yo, that's not in my budget right now. But I put it together and gave him the money, and he came and cut the grass. He cut the grass last Saturday, and yo. So, Jeff, I want a vortex to put a ring of chicken wings around my grill, yeah. Travis, you gonna come do it with what? A walk behind? I can tell you that you don't want to do that. And the weed whacking will take you as long as it does, Jay. Yo, don't put it past me. There's a joke in there about you being Mexican or something, you know. Like I just couldn't. uh, hmm. All right, so trailers are slow. Hey, gasket jobs waiting, and Z28 motor swap in the S10. Why is it at a stop? What's wrong? What happened? Oh, Jay, I was already. Come on now. I only keep it PC for the videos, but I'm I'm quick with it, like really quick with it. Yeah. So I've been debating what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna try to find another service to come and cut the lawn, because yo, that's 3 or 4 hours that I don't have to devote to cutting the grass. And I don't have time to cut the grass because it would be like 2 hours with a walk behind and 1 hour just do the weed whacking. Or if I'm going to go ahead and buy a walk behind lawnmower and cut the grass. Now, I mean, I've cut the grass. I mean, we've been in our house for 15 years. Shoot, I did it with a walk behind for a year, maybe two. Uh-oh. Travis, you funny. Get it right more. Well, the smoker to the exhaust. So carbon monoxide from gasoline combustion is not good to cook with. Damn, Jeff said he's got a 5-foot deck. You got a Kubota or something, or a John Deere? Man, I would love to have something like that. Shoot. Anyway, Tyler says, what do you call a Mexican on a lawnmower? He's just promoted. Promoted. Ah. Oh my gosh. Don't tempt me, dude. Oh, a John Deere, Jeff. I knew it. Like do a video of you like doing a live stream or like riding around on your mower. Buona noche. Obrigado. Como se dice? Or I know that's Spanish. I don't know how to say. How do you say watching? Thanks for watching. Obrigado. Jeff, I could tell. German heritage farm boy. Yeah. Definitely could tell. Uh-huh. Oh, gosh. John, man, it's too far from my family. Like, I want to be within driving distance, like up and back in a day driving distance. William, how you doing, man? You came in on the tail end. Jeffy milking cows still in the city. Travis says he needs a help desk position. My problem is I am a lead on the help desk and I can't find the money that I need for me to leave. Yeah. William, I'm not knocking you, man. I appreciate you popping in. Like, for real, live stream wouldn't have been where it is without you. Speaking of which, if you haven't already, please do what you need to do. Go back one step and hit the thumbs up button. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you haven't already, I talked about the fact that I made my Patreon live. Yeah. geez, a full acre. Gosh, I have a third of an acre, and I did it with a walk behind for like a year or two. Then we had a riding mower. I think we had the riding mower for like 3 years, maybe 4. And I blew up the, it wasn't the head, it was I had a crack in a block. And some of you guys who have been around for a very long time will remember when I took and I scrapped that riding mower on the $50 trailer before it was actually 100% completed. So those of you who have been around for when the $50 trailer was still being built, just comment 50 down below. I know, Travis, you weren't around for that because that was before you moved away. But who else in the live stream was around? Travis is 49. Funny guy. But yeah, I used it for scrap. This guy's cool. So, because of the fact that I live in Baltimore City, I cannot have farm animals on my property, with the exception of chickens. Trust me, I've looked into it. I know goats will go ahead and trim the lawn for me. I know, Jay, I know. I've looked into it. I definitely have. Funny. Question J says, claim them as service animals. Oh man, John, thank you. Hey, I'll be traveling next week, so hopefully you have safe travels. Thank you, sir, for all you do, for watching and commenting. I really do appreciate it. I know I say it in the comments, but I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Jack says, we have an acre and a half. We chase each other around on matching club cadets. The neighbors think we're possessed. And that sounds like fun. Dude, Jack, this is why I like you and Betty. You guys are like so much fun. I want to be like you when I grow up. Like, seriously. That's dope. What? Inside the house? What? Why would you have a goat inside the house? Why? So hold on, Jack. Are you back to watching me on the big screen TV, you and Betty? Because you have your house guests, aka your children. Are they back wherever they are now? Oh man, that's hilarious. Oh goodness. The time is catching up with me too. Travis, you've seen me tipsy. This is not me tipsy. This is me tired. There's a pet deer in the house. Oh my gosh. That's crazy, Jeff. Yes. Goat. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. I've had turtles, snakes, garter snakes, dogs, cats. Never a pet deer. Of course you have pictures. What? full-grown deer in the house, or goats in the house? What? That's crazy. I don't knock it though. That to each his own. Hey, well, all right. I guess we're winding down. If you haven't already, please hit that thumbs up button for me. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see. Yep, Fish Head Cantina. That's where I got the dent in the mistress for no daggone reason because I parked so close to the door. But yo, you got wasted that night. For sure, Travis. For sure. Yeah, I remember that night. Shoot, Travis and Travis were done. You, Travis, were really done. Really done. You were far gone done. But yeah, the next morning I woke up and after I got home somehow and I found I had a dent in the car in the mistress and I'm like, what? How? I'm like, note to self, never park near the door at Fish Head Cantina ever again. Joe threw up a few times. I have pictures. I could find pictures if you want. I know I have pictures of you from that night, Travis. Tyler, thank you so very much for hanging out, man. You be easy and you send whatever you need to send. I will definitely. Oh man, don't tell me. I know. This freaking needle in a haystack. Goodness. Oh man. So what year was that? 2000. Gosh. Nah, it wasn't 2013. It wasn't that long ago. Let's see pictures. Let's look. Let's see here. Pictures. Phone pictures. Oh boy. That's only 6 years. Daggone, has it really been that long? All right, let's see. Let's see. 2013. Let's look. Properties. This picture. That's 2008. If you're saying 2013, let's see here. This is 2008. Oh, that's 2011. Let's see, Travis. You might get your wish here. I know I have a picture of you like slumped in chair and older at Cancun Cantina or Fish Head Cantina. Let me check here. This is from crap. Taste Tester number 3 was born in 2011. William, I already know. So it's 2012. So I think I might be in the right folder, Travis. That was in like the end of the summer. Hold on, Travis. I'm looking. I'm definitely looking. Oh, Travis, don't put it past me. I have pictures. Like, I definitely have pictures. The problem is it was only like one single picture. And I know it was in the mistress. So that is... Crap, that picture is the wrong date. You should... Travis, you should hit up Travis and see when it was we went out to... Dude, did I post it on Instagram or whatever? Yeah, I definitely drove you home in the Audi. Because you were wasted. Like, wasted. I'm looking here. Dude, how about this? Look at this. I have pictures, dog, because there's the Audi, the hood on the Audi. So I have pictures. So now I'm getting close. I'm getting close. If I found pictures of the Audi, then I can find the pictures of you drunken. He was wasted. He was white girl wasted. Like, really? Look. So, see? Look at this. Oh, it's okay. Yep. I have pictures, dog. You... Oh, well, Jack, thank you so very much for hanging out. I'm sorry I'm going down memory lane with my buddy Travis, but at this point I have to find the picture of him in a drunken stupor, basically. freaking pictures of Travis's car. Coming right up. This must have been right after you lowered it. Oh man, I missed that car. Huh. I can't believe you drove it to Colorado and sold it. I'm getting close though. I have to be. I know, Travis. So if you had the coilover still in the car, that means it was. We went out after that. Oh, guess what? Are you ready? Oh, yes. Come on, flip. Yes, indeed. Yo, he was done. My man was so done. He was so done. He was so done. Oh my God. He was so done. I'd like, oh my gosh. So, I remember, I don't know, I can neither confirm nor deny, but I think I remember giving you grief. So this was my drink, this was my water. This is how I survived the night, by taking a water for every 1 or 2 drinks that I had, and I was able to drive us home. Wow. That was a great night. But my goodness. Travis. You know, I don't know. Let's see here. Here is this was the better of the 2 pictures. So you decide. You tell me, did you pee your pants, or was that from a drink? Because yo, you were wasted. So this is the first picture. I was a little too close. And yeah, this is the second picture. So let's see. I can't get the properties of the picture right now. But I know I had pictures. I know. I wasn't that drunk. Oh man. Yeah, probably right. Yes, you were doing cartwheels. Tampa. Man, Tampa is in the house. Farouk, how are you doing? Sure. Farouk, ask away. No, your J's were still clean. It was a barf pile, Jeff. Yo, we had a lot to drink that night. A lot to drink that night. Dude, we went and it was like, I think they had $2 Long Islands. $2 Long Islands. No problem, Farouk. Take your time. You know, I'm just laughing at a friend of mine who I have pictures of who was on a live stream. So, yeah. Jeff, you have no idea, man. Like, my favorite drink is a Long Island iced tea, and they had them for like $2 each. Yep. That age. That's for daggone sure. So let's see. What am I doing with this? I'm going to share it. No, we're not going to share it. I'm going to save. Copy. And we are going to copy to the desktop. Paste. Oh, yeah, buddy. So let's see. Travis, this was taken Friday, September 20th, 2013 at 2:04 a.m. Shoot, I already know. Yeah. Because we left the bar because we were like, oh, man, we kind of got to sober up a little bit. Right. You were done. Done. All right, so Travis, what I'll do is I will save it to my phone and I'll send it to you. Oh, wait. If I do it through Facebook Messenger, it'll be kind of degraded and stuff like that. So it might not be tonight. But I have the picture. I have proof. Definitely. Golly, man. I can't believe it's been 6 years since you've been gone. Anyway. Yeah, man. I'm a digital hoarder. Yeah. I know. It's cool, though. Like, we'll always... Stories like this are what makes a good friendship, dude. I cannot believe... I feel like I've known you... So, it's 2019. That was 2003. That was 6 years. So, I've known you a good 7 years, like, for real. And we've been through some stuff, for sure. Like, really. So, anyway, I'm going to be ending the live stream soon, as I keep seeing people die off and such. But, Farouk, what's your question? I'll try to answer it for you. Hopefully, you're still typing. Building a smoker, 250 gallon main chamber, using 80 gallons for the firebox. Thinking of mounting a firebox directly underneath the cooking chamber, so I use the firebox for a grill. All right, go on. Yep. Thanks for being here for the bromant. Hey, thanks, Jeff. I will, I'll be in touch. I'll probably try and live stream from time to time while I'm over there. I'll probably have nothing else to do. I don't know. We'll see what happens. The bromant. I like that. Not the moment, but the bromant. Yes. I'm going to try to drink well. We're going to see what happens. Do you have any advice for whether or not this is a good setup? I am more partial to the offset firebox than I am the firebox underneath. Reason being is, are you going to set up any sort of diverter or like baffle type plate or system underneath of where you have the heat and the smoke coming into the cooking chamber? The worst thing you can do is have too much Sorry, the worst thing you can do is have too much heat and smoke. Let's see. So you're gonna have a diverter plate or a baffle? Which one is it, Farouk? Am I saying that correctly? Is it Farouk? Yeah. But with the offset, I actually prefer a reverse flow smoker because if done correctly, you can get a nice even heat. All right, Farouk. Perfect. Thanks, Travis. I appreciate that. I am the same person on camera and in these live streams as I am in person. Like, I'm the same guy. Yeah. Use water for sure. The reason being is the water acts as a heat sink. The heat sink will help reduce your temperatures and add moisture to your meat. I am a bit more pissed off camera though. I am. I will. I do harbor an air of anger. I will be. Yeah. I just don't like people that push my buttons, man. That's all. Well, you gotta be putting me out there. Yeah. I love your aunt too, man. Shoot. Yo, she's the best. She hooks us up with candy every year. She be like, get your boys up here. We're like, okay, sure thing. Yes, ma'am. Travis's aunt, ma'am. Is it Aunt Cindy? Sure enough. Beyond hammered. I knock on the door like, hey, I'm Chris. All right. I'm like, hey. So look, I parked my car across the street. Can you keep my eye? Oh yeah, baby, I'll give you a give me out. When last time you talked to Travis? Yep, that's her. She be 3 sheets to the wind. Brining. So brining without moisture will give you extra saltiness, in my opinion. This kind of goes back to what I was talking about. Perfect impression. Trust me, I've been going to that block. I'm telling you, it's been, I think, 5 years I've been going. Okay, William, that sounds perfect, man. Look, I'm not knocking you. I just know. I know what I've tried, and I tell you from my experience. Goodness, it is 11:30. Tools you got, Yikano. What? I'm backing up the files. My files. Let's see, 11:30. Edit and make this one public. publish the Patreon video. So let's see. Low concentration. Not sure if it's worth buying a baffle for his Oklahoma Joe. I would suggest putting a half catering pan in on the hot side, filled with water, so the heat hits the catering pan and that moisture will evaporate into your cooking chamber. You can kind of go from there. I burped just now. Oh, it will help to even out your temperatures in your cooking chamber, and you can kind of go from there. All right, it's time for me to get out of here. Thank you guys so very much, as always, for watching. Dying here. Stomach acid and... If you haven't already, please do subscribe. Thank you so very much. If you haven't, hit the thumbs up for me, please. I'd appreciate it. And I'll see you guys next time. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do a live stream next Wednesday because of the fact that it'll be like 3 a.m. Next Wednesday. So we'll see. But I'll see you guys. Thank you so very much.